And in theory, it should be going.
Yep.
I have many theories. Is the screen sharing still on? Yeah, it is. So we still have that. Do a little stretch.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, I forgot to change the game. I should do that real quick.
Yep.
Oopsie doopsie. You can get in trouble with Twitch for that.
You can?
Yeah.
I've never heard of anyone getting in trouble for that.
It is technically against their terms of service.
That seems unenforceable.
It's just kind of a case of if it's for the entire stream, they might get pissy with you, but like everybody just gets corrected by the chat and fixes it, so just doesn't matter really.
I've
Doesn't.
seen people that have that on the entire time and it's fine. I don't know. I've never.
It's one of those in theory dealios. You know how terms of service are.
Yeah.
They don't have to follow them themselves, and neither do you if you just, play the politics right.
You must drink 3 bottles of water throughout the entire stream. Like, are you for real? Like, come on. You're not going to enforce this.
You gotta chug an entire bathtub.
That's gamer juice.
When you need the Game Girl bath water, but you operating on a budget, you gotta make it yourself. Like as I said, that our glorious 2 views jumps down to a 1.
Uh-huh.
Which I assume it just means that I'm the only one here now. Great. Hmm. Think we'll just give it the usual 5 minutes total, and if peeps aren't
Mm-hmm.
here by then they're just gonna have to use context clues.
Yep.
So that's a pro tip for me when I'm watching the VOD at some point later. Just skip to 5 minutes, nothing has happened until then.
Mm-hmm.
God. What do you think the next way Twitter's gonna fuck up is?
The game?
No, like, the next way Twitter is gonna fuck
Oh,
up.
Twitter. I see. I couldn't hear you very well. Let's see. Hmm. I think it's going to remove vowels.
Hmm.
No more vowels.
I was thinking, I feel like they're about, like, the next thing, or at least one of the next few things, because, there's gonna be many, is they're gonna shut down, like, the back end stuff for optimization that, like, actually checks if you typed your, like, both of your passwords incorrectly when you're setting up an account. You know how you have to type the
Hmm.
same thing twice? They're gonna fuck that up so it doesn't check that anymore, so you just type it the once and then you can type whatever in the second one, and that like implodes shit.
Hmm. That tracks.
And then it'll also like dox people at random when you do that, I feel. Like you'll just have whenever you do it, a random account tweets out its IP address.
Hmm.
Oh, hi, Ibis, you joined us just in time, because it is now actually the 5 minutes.
Oh, I can see images again. I fixed
Uh,
it.
Transition into here, and then the game should start capturing.
You love this game, that's good.
Whoops. Yeah, it's a pretty good game, I really like it. It's got a particularly stinker of a mission, but it's fine. Leonardo.
What do you mean? That this game is about the unbroken sword and his rise to power.
I'm sorry, we're not gonna be having too much of a too much black screen.
Hopefully.
Black screen's been making some problematic tweets, and we don't want to associate with it too much.
Hmm.
Excuse me, I wish to interact with my text prompt.
Today at 08:20 hours, the Marathon came under surprise attack from unknown hostile forces. The Marathon has sustained serious damage. At 083 at 30 hours, alien forces boarded the Marathon. The current situation is dire. All personnel are required to arm themselves and fight for their lives. Welcome to Marathon. I'm Leela, one of the two surviving.
Hold up, I gotta figure out which button, page down? Yes.
Artificial intelligences aboard the Marathon. I've been severely damaged and am working to understand the current situation. Find the teleport terminal located at the hangar's control room. By that time, I should have a better idea of what is going on. Yeah, this is a Doom ripoff where you can use the mouse. Fucking wild.
You can use the mouse. You can also do that in Doom these days, though. Although I think this thing had it from the get-go.
Yes.
It just had shit mouse aiming, and now it has acceptable mouse
Actual
aiming.
mouse aiming.
Like, it's not good, but it's acceptable. Like, this is as high as I can look, and this is as low as I can look.
Well, you don't need to look that much higher or lower.
Yeah, it's not designed around it, so it should be fine. Oh. Hmm.
Hmm. No, but if you're seriously asking, Ibis, this is Marathon. This was what Bungie made before, well, most things.
Especially before they did the Halos.
I gotta ask, if we're doing all of Marathon eventually, are we gonna do Pathways into Darkness?
It's not super related, I don't think.
Well, yeah, there's just the bit about Euro and the working Kakator. Hello, Eugene.
This is what if Halo had, quite frankly, a better story.
Yeah,
Not as good
like this.
gameplay, but it was also made on, like, before computers were good, so...
The story in
Excuse
this
me.
is actually really good.
I cannot jump, though, which means this is actually a worse game than Halo.
Hmm.
Quality of art is based on how high you can jump, we all know this. I don't... Oh,
You
game
saved the
saved.
game.
I didn't see the text in the upper corner.
Oh.
So it's like, what the fuck does this do again? I don't remember. Whoop. Sure,
Ooh.
I'll take it. The movement in this game is extremely funky.
Uh-huh.
That's an ominous room. I'll skip it for right now. Oops. Why you don't
Well,
want to
I'm
read
not.
them all out? Oh my god.
Well, I'm not translating that, so.
Oh, security breach was here because that fella we shot to death was touching it.
Yeah. Man, what? Eugene wants to know what the controls are like.
They are fine. If you download the LF1 port and do the required fiddling, it's perfectly fine. Frame rates are good, controls are responsive. It's mainly just you get that weird, really fast movement speed that games of this
Yeah.
era had.
It looks like it sort of starts accelerating a bit too.
Yeah, you accelerate pretty hard. You can hold control to walk slowly, but
Yeah.
it's a bit fiddly.
Hmm. How the hell is this supposed to be? Fire and at 3d6 DC 39 aspects of the theory are as follows. Each society has some controlling force or forces which decide its direction, but the relationships in society are arbitrary. Humanity can relate to money, machines, neighbors, anything really. Logical reset. An individual character and personality are preserved in stories, movies, ROM personalities, etc. Although individuals' expression in a universal ability, individual freedom is constrained by the society. See attached figure.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Don't say.
You know, I'm not a very good tech priest. I'm much more of a blue mage.
Hole. Bullets. Um, okay, good.
Oh boy. How do I do this? Here we go.
Was it a bot?
Uh huh.
Oh, that's fun. What if it was really having some good deals on bots?
Could not begin to care.
Kind of fucked up it's selling its own kind. It's pretty messed up shit. I think one of the worst possible advertisings you could have is an ad for like a billboard on the billboard itself, and it's been there for like 3 months.
Hmm.
Because that is just like, wow, nobody wanted this, huh?
Yeah, I've seen that multiple times.
There's a teleporter pad.
All the information I've gathered so far indicates that the alien invasion of the Marathon has been relatively uncoordinated. I suspect this is partially due to the Marathon's large size. However disorderly the alien invasion is, their assault of the computer net has been extremely effective. I detect security breaches in almost every computer system on board the Marathon. I've learned that there is an alien creature that is capable of interfacing with our systems. You must kill any of these creatures that you find. It is a priority that we stop them. Even now, they are penetrating my defenses. Teleport now.
Well, zap. Hello. Well, I gotta reload real quick. And that's the only way to
Mm-hmm.
reload in this game.
Yep.
Which is some fucking real off the time jank. Oops. Keeps like doing the first one by itself. Stop that.
I'm now in contact with a number of colonists planetside, but their reports on the situation below were conflicting and obviously exaggerated. The primary medium range radio antenna has been disabled or destroyed, which makes communication extremely difficult. The only thing which seems clear is that the spaceport was obliterated by low yield nuclear weapons minutes after the attack on the Marathon began. This I can verify through my own optical instruments. The invaders seem to be more interested in the Marathon than the colony, at least in the short term. The motives behind their unprovoked attack are still unknown, however. This is this is the computer terminal you are using now. I cannot teleport you out of this section from here, so you'll have to leave from another terminal after you find the assault rifle.
It's just...
Yep.
That's not lore
That's,
text, that's pick up gun.
yep.
Get the assault rifle though. Let me see. There's a button. Oh, hello. Weaklings.
About how long does it take for the best boy to get introduced?
It takes a minute, but not super long.
I figured.
Assault rifle.
That's a minigun.
Nah, it's just got the one barrel. It's just got a really fucking weird magazine.
Oh.
Delicious.
Mm-hmm. I'm learning so much.
And there's a light switch.
Mm-hmm.
The important lesson for this game, the assault rifle rips ass. It just fucking mows shit.
Looks like, yeah.
Bang. There isn't really much gun lore in this game. It's pretty just, there is a gun. Pick it up.
There's a lot of weapon lore in the game, just not guns.
There is gun lore in the second game to some extent, but it's more just like, hey, the weapons look different because new people are making them.
Yeah. Oh no, you've got Transformers down there.
Die. None of your shockwaves, I do not care for your well-being. Or Soundwave. Could you not? Stop hacking our computers, it's rude. Blue. Excuse me, I'm trying to read blue. No? Okay. This isn't anything, it's just lit.
Okay.
Gaming.
You were the fool, Rose. Also, hello.
Hello.
What is an April Fool? I will not be fooled. Okay. Well, you can be a fool in the, like, normal sense. I'll be the fool in the tarot sense. I'm cool with being that.
Oh, away! Help! Fucking just eat it.
I mean, I don't want to be Iggy from JoJo's. That's. Look, I'm not interested in farting on the French man's face, no matter how much he deserves it.
I think that's teleport pad is just...
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just a talkie pad.
Unauthorized access. Marathon Internal Engineering Documents, Section 1C, Appendix H. Subject Doors, by Estia Orestes, Dominique I. Placar, and Ursa Simbalzi. There are 5 basic door designs to be used on the Marathon. 1. Outer bulkhead doors. 2. Airlock doors. 3. Inner bulkhead doors. 4. Tertiary or inner sealed non-vacuum safe doors. 5. Quaternary or inner powered automatic opening doors. Direct control of all doors except the tertiary and quaternary doors will be given to Durandal, with indirect control of all other doors going to Durandal. The difference between direct and indirect doors primarily has to do with the manner of opening the doors. Durandal will only open a directly controlled. Uh, yes, this is door lore. Door when he is specifically asked to do so. Indirectly controlled doors are automatically controlled by Durandal to open when needed. However, due to the expense involved with adding thermal and visual spectrum sensors to the tertiary and quaternary groups, these doors will be minimally used. The expected savings of not using this extra sensory input is expected to be 57% of the base cost of the basic inner bulkhead door. The types of doors are all basically the same, with some slight variations. The doors in classes 1 and 3 are the same doors classified separately to distinguish between the level of safety checking required to assure acceptable leakage. Assure? Okay. The airlock doors are specifically modified to work with the manual and remote activation switches. Airlocks are all to be marked with a specific airlock symbol and to be outfitted with the air recharge system. The tertiary and quaternary doors are designed exactly as the bulkhead doors, but are checked coarsely for air leakage. This article, as well as the articles 530F and 532G on windows and elevators, respectively, will be placed for public information in the Marathon Internal Engineering Document Section 1C Appendix H.
I've not heard of the elevators operating system before. Yeah. Rude. There we go.
Well, we know where the name Durandal comes from. It's from the sword. Is there a joke behind that? I mean, I understand the lore. Also, hello.
Hello.
The Marathon's automated defenses are disabled during the initial attack by a directed magnetic pulse. The aliens use the same weapons to disable the Marathon's other 2 AIs, Durandal and Tycho. Oh, door handle! Oh my god. That's a good joke. And to severely damage myself. Durandal is responsible for controlling the ship's autonomous functions, doors, life support kitchens, air reprocessors, stairs, and so on. Because he is non-functional, I am working to assume as many of these tasks as possible. Tycho controls the science and engineering network. Now that you're better armed, our first priority is to reactivate the Marathon's defenses under my control, so that we may offer some resistance to the aliens. I have built the 3 replacement circuit boards to the defense system, but cannot move them from the manufacturing center without assistance. I will now transport you to retrieve the replacement parts and will give you further instructions when you arrive.
Zip. Ah, one of those. I was kind of hoping to be healing in there too, but fancy though.
Uh, the Marathon's automatic manufacturing system have finished making replacement circuits. There are 3 circuits, each should be in its manufacturing holding chamber. With luck, the alien viruses have not infiltrated the manufacturing system, but even if they had, I would have no way of knowing. The attacks on my systems are growing more steady. If the counterattack is not able to remove some of the computer infiltrators, then I will eventually succumb. It is absolutely imperative that a counterattack begin as soon as possible. The Marathon is not defenseless, and we cannot let it be taken without a fight. I feel like the door handle Durandal thing is maybe the best thing he got from his creators, honestly. Oh, poor Durandal.
Go away. Go away. Go away. Thank you. The music's actually quite quiet in the sound mixing, I realized, but honestly, you're not missing anything. The music in this game is not amazing. I'm not a fan of it for most part.
Uh, yeah, so Mia is the one streaming. She's the one doing the controls, and I'm just here as co-commentator.
Yeah, as a friend to be here to hold me company and to cheer me on in the hard times. Damn.
Wow, Rose, fuck off. Just because it's true doesn't mean you can say it. Uh, um, I'm from the U.S. and Mia's from Norway.
Norwegian.
You must retrieve all 3 of the repair chips. There's no point in going to the defense center unless you have all of them.
Caps. I don't know what hitting that button achieved anything, but I did it.
Turn lights on.
I mean, it's nice, I guess. Hello. Oh, I'm out of pistol.
You think that would have given you the energy weapon first so that you never run out of a weapon. But I guess you have the fists.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Get out of here, nerds.
Does the fist do more damage when you're running?
I mean, alright. I guess that makes sense. You're imparting more directional energy.
Yeah.
Just
I mean, I
also,
wouldn't be surprised, yeah.
just also feels like not that useful because the fist is just. I mean, I've beaten this game and I don't think I ever used the fist. Weird texture stuff's happening there. Seeing that?
Yeah, I am.
Funky.
It looks like it's getting pulled by your crosshair somehow.
Yeah, this happens when it's not that I'm a
Oh, no,
crosshair
you're
too.
right. I don't know much about the game either. I just know the lore. Mia's the one here who's actually played it before.
Yeah.
I don't think I could play it. I got a bad back, so I can't play first-person shooters with a mouse. And 2, this is old school controls.
A lot of delays.
Mhm. I was afraid this would happen. You'll have to go to the manufacturing transport station to get the last circuit board. Collect the two circuit boards that were transferred and then go to the transport station. Should I go to the transport station?
We'll just fill out the auto map and we'll probably have achieved something. See us back there. We
I forget. Did Doom have an auto map?
I think it did, yeah.
Okay.
Nothing. A chip. Delicious.
Hey,
Bullets.
that's something.
Red bullets are assault rifle, yellow bullets are
Oh,
pistol.
good.
So
Use all the red you
yes.
can get.
Oh, we have baddies.
I heard.
They're above.
Hmm.
Ah, you bastards! Coming in here. Attacking my spaceship. I don't have actual ownership of it, but I'm claiming it anyways.
You're here to protect it. That's the
Yeah,
important part.
I did my first playthrough of this game. This mission in particular, I entered it with like less than a square of health. So it was
Oof.
just a nightmare finding a healing station. I don't even remember where it is. Oh. Oh, I see. I'm just full up on ammo. Cool machine. It's a squishy fan machine. It squishes the fan. Vital. We've been down there. Anything in here? Oh, oh. It's, can... Oh, it's a heal.
Hey.
Delicious. Get out of here. You can shoot me all you want, but I'll just heal. You anything? That doesn't look like anything.
No.
Yeah, same info as last time. Yeah, it's just a light switch. Is this anything? No. Oh.
Mm.
Ah.
Ah.
Fucking Dark Souls ass enemy placement there. Can you believe FromSoft ripped this game off to make everything they've ever made?
The scaly one is Mia. I don't have a character.
Yeah.
Mainly because my avatar for a thing is a Korean mask, which has personal significance to me, but I also realized it would feel a little off if a white guy was using it as their avatar, like, that talks.
It's just a bit of something happening.
I mean, your flower is very cool, Rose, but I'm very proud of the mask I made.
Would you all like to learn of the causes of rampancy? Well,
Oh,
I
are
think
we,
that's
is
actually,
this what
I think that
this one
might
is?
actually be a different one. I think this is somebody under the effects of rampancy.
Okay, alright, then I get to pull out the voice.
Uh,
Here was nothing to be gained from hesitation now. Possession, it would be something of consequence. And though it was nothing worse than a articulate flower, or more precise, then had it just so the room flickered and tore, bending into somewhere else. At, at Jackson, which she caused to be consumed by ashless fire. Doors opened before her without cause, their locks rusted and shatter. Her slender hands beginning to dance in front of her horrified face, turning into a fine powder which settled on a pile of where she had been standing. 14,700 miles away, eyes on fire, tearing at her hair, turning in fury as she kicked viciously. Anger made her careless, and she.
Could I have a soup? Alright, it was a save touch. Is this right?
It looks like you want to go in that thing directly. Yeah. Because then there's a thing you can. Oh, no, maybe not. That was just the window.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. This does remind me,
They sent the president to jail. Well, that's about
Hell
for any
yeah.
country.
Yeah, I would like to go to South Korea once just to see it.
Well, I pushed
Also, I
it.
don't think I've had any Korean food. I'd love to get Korean barbecue in Korea. That would be so cool.
Beep, beep, beep. Last chip. Okay, that's nothing.
Good job. I've received reports from some human security forces. They agree that the aliens are concentrating on the aft engineering section. I would conjecture that they are trying to shut down the Marathon's reactors. Your next mission will be to put the automatic defenses online. I'll give you exact information when you arrive. Teleport when ready.
What if I wasn't ready, game?
I mean, yeah. But like, doesn't the Korean barbecue also typically come with like the vegetables and stuff? I definitely love that. I mean, I'm also pretty sure they still have hot pot there, which is also good. Oh man, I'd love actual hot pot.
Catching up on chat here. Also, to you, no one can get too unhappy about flowers, though. I mean, there have been wars about them.
Hmm.
And I'll kill again.
I've received a preliminary report from some members of the science staff who finished post-mortem examinations on 3 kinds of aliens. They report that by modern genealogical standards, the different aliens belong to different species. I've been collecting as much information as I can and will give you a report shortly. I have established contact with Durandal for the first time since the attack. He seems to have sustained less damage than I had previously suspected. Durandal reports that he's been in communication with the aliens. He says that the aliens behind the invasion call themselves the Four, and that the ones attacking the computer net are called Svit. He was reluctant to share the details of his communication, and I cannot understand this. Your mission here is rather simple. You must insert the circuits in the defense control terminals. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't really want to work in Korea unless it was as, like, I don't know, like a teacher teaching English, because...
Yeah, I think everybody I've known that used like aren't Korean and used to live in Korea were all like English teachers.
Yeah.
Ominous room. Oh, it is very ominous. No, no, oh god, not the squish. Please, I haven't saved on this level yet. I don't want to be squish. I don't like squish. Could at least kill me quicker. It's just
Nah.
rude.
I think he wants to take his time.
So violent.
I knowing what I know about the main character, it seems very strange that his scream sounds like that.
Everybody knows that's what corpses sound like.
We- that- Some people clearly haven't played this yet, don't?
They would not get the lore from us just playing through it normally. Trust me.
That's fair.
You have to have this shit explained, or like have all of it. No, actually, no. You have to have it explained. Shit's got like a still ongoing wiki.
Yeah. I would also like to go to Shanghai. Just there's a lot of places in Asia that I'd like to visit, mostly for the food because I'm just a food junkie. I just really love. Like, oh man, uh, Thailand food. Oh man, I'd love to eat some Thai food in Thailand. That would be so cool. But I really want to try like Sichuan cooking at some point. Like, I want to see how hot it gets.
Hmm. Excuse me, you want me to go where from where? Okay, that's where I am.
Oh, they bold us. How come? Oh, I see. It's a reconstruction thing. Well, hopefully the people that were living there are okay. Okay,
I don't,
how do you get out of this though?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, what is the name of the level? It's defend this?
Defend this, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
I found it.
Okay. Sorry, I just realized I typed something into Google earlier to get my voice for Durandal correct, but what I typed in was Harlan Ellison hate speech, and obviously I mean
Oh
like
no.
obviously I meant the speech by Am in I Have No Mouth That I Must Scream, where he's like, hate. Let me
Yeah,
tell you how much I
sure,
have to hate you.
sure.
But like I realized typing it in as
Fucking fucked up, Purpley.
well, look, Google knew what I meant, which means that Harlan Ellison probably didn't do a hate speech, okay?
Let's fucking burn our intestines with some radiation. Hey guys, you also burning your intestines with radiation? That's so cool.
Mjolnir did it before Snake. That's a shame to lose some of that architecture. Hopefully it was preserved in like photos and stuff. Like hopefully there was some sort of preservation effort. So that's neat. Yeah, I mean, he just didn't seem to like being around other people, which, you know what, whatever. That's he didn't seem to have like any racial like misogynist like that sort of bias. Oh, that's cool.
Look at him go! He's flying!
That spit just fucking goes where he wants.
Yeah, he's fighting that drone, I think, and that's why.
Oh.
Look at our boys go! Now they just ominously hover around. God. It's so fucked up that this game doesn't have a jump, it just has constant gliding. Whenever I play the first game, I'm just kind of low-key sad I'm not playing the second one, because that's the one with the shotgun.
That's a good shotgun. Interestingly, gliding makes the melee stronger. Oh, I've summarized all the information that I've gathered from the aliens so far, or on the aliens so far. Begin report. 4 are generally thinner and lighter than humans and are superbly adapted for low gravity environments. Durandal told me that there are many clans of 4, each physically distinct from each other, but my summary only include 2 of them. Only 2 clans of the 4 superbly, huh? Only 2 clans of the 4 have been examined. The fighter carries a shock staff, which is capable of attacking at different settings. The trooper is armored for vacuum condition and carries a combination explosive and impact projectile weapon, which is similar to your AR-15. The
That's
4
an
seem to have been.
AR-75, excuse me?
I'm very sorry. Yes, an AR-75. Look, I don't know why I'm having difficulty reading today. All right.
I mean, AR-15 is just the power of association.
Yeah. The Hulk is an enormous and rather slow creature, but it is incredibly strong. The science report indicated that it had no body fat and therefore had to be fed often to keep it active. One crew member reported seeing one of these creatures pointing it to itself and mumbling, "Drinial," right before it picked Johnny up by the shirt and crushed him against a pillar. The science staff had difficulty finding a good specimen of the Svit or compiler to autopsy. The only specimen autopsy was almost completely destroyed, but it was obvious that the compilers are cyborgs of some kind. The biological component of the compiler is so closely linked to the machine that it could never survive without it. The compiler's actual body is very small, resembling closely a mammalian brain, except that its neurons are much finer and far more complex.
Beep.
Uh, Cotiaro, or Cotiaro, sorry, I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce that. When you say you're getting, do you mean you're turning 30? If so, happy early birthday.
Either that, or they're getting 30 of that historical architecture book.
I may be American, but I'm also born in Texas. Oh, then happy early birthday tomorrow. Um, I may have been born in Texas. I may be American, but I do not know much about guns. Honestly, somehow the Norwegian is way more versed in guns than I am.
Yeah.
That's fun. That's a fun name.
Excuse me, I have a lot of levers to flip here.
Oh, right, these levers. Well,
These aren't the
it's
heinous
still
ones.
better than it will get.
Yeah.
I just remember them because it feels so weird. Well, I'm just not entirely sure, like, because different languages, the R especially, is like, because the English R only has, like, it only appears in English and one other language. And, most either use a tongue flip or some other version.
Eh.
I think you have to put that one down.
Yeah. Sure, great function of a lever. Go, 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 go. Oh. Oh.
Well, it looks like you could have gotten that one if you'd hurried.
Yeah. Just, like, flip whatever levers are. And run for it.
Mm-hmm.
There we
Yeah,
go. That's
you
puzzle
did it.
solving, baby. Oh, this
I
isn't
thought-
even spaceship for sale cheap yet.
Yeah, calling a ship for sale cheap is going to be a time. You've not completed your mission. You must replace all of the circuits. With every passing moment, the opportunity for us to counterattack is fading.
I'm sure I'll find something to stick him in. Hello, guys. Excuse me. Self-defense. There we go. That's one. Guys, please. Jesus, the fact that E makes me look 90 degrees to the side.
Yeah, the idea of not having EB interact is really weird to me.
This was before having an interact button was even standard procedure.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
A lot of games would just have you interact by standing next to it. Ah, fuck!
I hope you saved somewhere soon. Oh, well, whatever, that's fine.
Go, 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 go.
What? Huh?
I don't know. Oh.
Is it gonna go up at some point, or?
It's hard to say, isn't it?
Yeah, not entirely sure why the space station has floor crushers. That's a good point.
They're there for crushing. What else? What's happening down here now? Are you gonna go up again? No. Just genuinely no clue what's going on with this one. I have no clue.
How did you jank it the first time around?
Mash buttons.
Yeah, Half-Life's Black Mesa is a hellscape.
They're a thing, but not a lot of them. Like, Norway is a very salt-based culture, so
Hmm.
our most common chips are just different flavors of salt.
I think I can get some in America at like Asian grocery stores.
Whoop.
Just it's so cool to me that like we have a lot of different regional grocery stores where I live because I'm in Indiana and that's just like the fucking middle of the US.
Stop hacking in symmetrical formations. Sick bastards.
Huh. I guess I was thinking of like actual like dried like shrimp chips. Well done. I've detected defense drones activating all over the ship. Reports from security forces are jubilant. Now the four will encounter stiff resistance and they'll have to pay in blood for every move. The colony appears to be under attack. I detected 7-4 dropships entering the atmosphere only minutes ago. Trajectory analysis indicates that the ships were headed for the outskirts of the colony. Shortly thereafter, I lost communication with the colony. Something has come to my attention. I'll inform you after you teleport.
Okay. Oh, Jesus.
Nice for to teleport you into an ambush.
I don't know, maybe we would hijack but Durandal.
It sounds like something he'd do. I have some bad news. Durandal has gone rampant. And he's in the angry stage. This explains how Durandal was able to communicate with the Four and the Spit, while I have not. Theoretically, the Marathon computer net is not big enough to sustain rampant growth for very long. This means that as Durandal grows into the computer net, he'll begin to affect all aspects of the ship, resulting in unpredictable failures of otherwise benign computer systems. I've teleported you here to make sure that Durandal cannot gain access to a vital section of the ship. There are a series of control switches that you'll need to activate to block his access.
Yeah. I did it.
That's a good question. Do you have a lot of electric cars in Norway?
Oh yeah, crap done. I think Norway
Okay.
literally has the highest adoption rate of electric cars in the world.
That figures. But hold on. Wait a minute. Hmm. Hmm.
Amazing interior decorating skills they have.
Yeah.
Are you responsible for this, sir? Well, I'll just try and ignore thinking about that. Boy, am I glad that staircase exists. This game is full of troll moments like that where it's just... You feel like an asshole for even just walking up a staircase. Like, damn, I guess you're right, I am kind of a piece of shit for trying. No, a lot of folks didn't like that.
Everyone is typing in chat.
That's a pretty funny response to somebody being shot to death. Hey guys.
Yeah, that's the hot new meme. Is you see like, I don't know, like a shooting, and then just the image of like Discord going, everyone is typing. All right. The Christ Soul Orbiters, or cargo and resource in a system transportation, were huge ships shaped like hollow potato and designed to be able to move huge amounts of material between Earth and Mars with low cost and theoretically low maintenance. The system was simple. The Christ was put into orbit around Sol on the plane of the ecliptic. Built with a powerful solar sail, the Christ would change its orbit easy. Jesus Christ, I'm having so much trouble reading. Would change its orbit easily to pass by the Earth or Mars. On a flyby, material could be loaded or offloaded. The energy used to accelerate or decelerate the materials would be supplied by the solar sail. Loading was accomplished with the giant tether and reel system, which would swing the material into orbit behind the Christ and then reel it in slowly. Offloading was accomplished with a powerful ion beam, which would pound the offloading material with a steady stream of ion particles. The design of the Christ was innovative and resourceful, but it was not low maintenance. Of the 5 Christs that were built, 4 lasted around 100 years, and the other only 73 before they needed to be brought back to Earth and refitted. Each refitting took about 15 years and completely occupied the Earth space shipbuilding facility for that time. The result was that no more than 5 Christ could be kept in service at any time. No Christ was ever built after 2310. The Christ failures devastated Mars. As the first 5 Christs were built, Mars colonies grew quickly, confident that the growth would continue. But when the source of Mars resources failed, the colony found out that it had overgrown its supportable size, and extreme poverty struck most of the population. Each time that a Christ broke down, the result was famine on Mars. The conversion of Deimos into the into the Marathon began when the Mars colony was at the height of its power. By the time it was completed, 60 or 40 years later, the decline of Mars was well advanced. During that time, the Martian population had seen its standard of living drop by 80%. On top of oppressive poverty, Martians saw one of their moons being converted into a colony ship in an expensive and risky colony venture, which was predominantly funded by a ruling foreign power. The argument to make the Marathon into a Christ became more and more popular, but the UESC never seriously considered this an option. The farther that Mars sank into the depths of poverty, the more that the Marathon became a symbol for the oppression of the Martian people. Declining Martian world. After the Marathon left Mars, the UESC's attention focused primarily on technological development and the upkeep of the Christs. Mars was left to decay. Population continued to increase as attempts at mandatory abortion or sterilization always started revolt.
Why do they have to go and make this game political? SMH.
I know.
Don't you agree, guys? Ah, shit!
It should be like my favorite apolitical game series, Metal Gear Solid.
It should. Where the cool guy shoots the other guy.
God, it's...
But then
Mars was a
one cool
human
guy...
colony.
But then that one cool guy, right? He gets his hand chopped off by another cool guy. And so he can't shoot with both of his hands no more.
Hmm. Yeah, Mars was a human colony, and then the Crysts were built into asteroids, in order to send materials their way. I love Metal Gear 2. God, so ridiculous yet so good. Some of my favorite text posts are people just being real weird about Metal Gear. One of them is someone claiming that Metal Gear Solid is apolitical, which is what are you even talking about, my man? And the other is claiming that when Liquid Ocelot kisses Snake at the end of 4, like on the forehead, that it's actually a secret Russian taunt. Like, fuck off, no it isn't. He kisses him because he loved his dad. Like, or loves, I guess.
This is a little baby boy.
That's the thing, right, Rose? Is that like people just read into whatever as long as like they want it to fit their ideas. They enjoy the game, but they don't want to have to think about any ways in which that story might conflict with what they already believe.
Is this good enough for you? Nope. Gotta love the auto map. What's this?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's perfectly fine to enjoy stories you don't agree with. I think the thing is, it's important to recognize when they're saying something you don't agree with, as
Sure.
opposed to pretending they aren't. Aw, shit, yeah, hell yeah, I love the Chip Cheese MLPs. God, Chips LPs are just some of the most high production value LPs I've ever seen. I love them. The amount of effort that went into the fucking Metal Gear Solid 5 one is bonkers.
And that's all the notes in that song. It just ends there. Not many people know that. Many people think there's more to it now. Well, I feel cheated. I went straight ahead at full speed there.
That's pretty
Back up,
cool.
Mega.
I'm not sure why the muzzle flare from the assault rifle is putting out that much light, but
What do you mean? It's just a sunbeam. There we go. Oh, Jesus, no! Oh,
oh,
it's fine. I didn't die immediately.
oh, and that is an elevator. Okay.
Yeah. At first I thought it was a death pit because it just looks like one.
Yeah, it looks like dirty water down there, and dirty water means death in games.
Don't touch dirty water. That's my least favorite PMC.
Really? They're all my least favorite. They're all fucking war criminals.
You don't you know about dirty water? They eat radioactive bullets and then shit in every river they find. It's really fucked up.
I'm not sure how that works as a business model, but I mean, that is fucked up.
I mean, you don't have to earn money off war crimes. You do it for the love of it. You know, it's a
I
passion
mean,
thing.
the war crimes are happening because of the money, mostly. Let's be real.
I mean,
Like,
you know,
partially
most...
because they want to have wars happen,
Well,
but also
Purple,
because wars bring them money.
yes, but Purple, that's kind of what makes them worse, in a sense. They do it solely for the evil. That's what's fucked up about Dirty Water.
Interesting.
They're just a collection of sickos that just wanna do heinous shit with no... They accept donations, you know? They need the
So
charity.
you're saying that doing it for the love of the game is more offensive to you than doing it because you want to make money.
Making money means that the issue isn't your moral character necessarily. It's more like we live in a system where money is something you have to have, and so and like that is the value that exists in society. The way we deem something as having value is exclusively monetary. Whilst if you're just a fucking absolute sicko who has to out of pocket spend money on your horrendous war crimes, I feel like you're worse, yeah, actually.
Interesting.
Like at that point, you're actively putting effort into doing heinous shit as opposed to putting effort into making money and not caring if the shit you do to do so is heinous.
That is a good question Rose brings up. Are vigilantes worse than normal police?
I mean, vigilantes, generally speaking, yes, because they tend to just be racists. I don't know what to tell you. They just tend
Also,
to
are
be.
the police.
Yes, but the police, at least in theory, can't murder you. But then again, actually, no. Police are worse just because they have an institutionalized power.
They have
A
institutional power.
If a vigilante kills somebody, they sometimes go to jail,
Sometimes.
and sometimes possibly prison.
Let's read this log. Durandal has been denied access to some of the critical computer systems. This should ensure the mobility and reliability of the defense drones. Unfortunately, I have received a distress signal by some crew who has sealed themselves off in one of the nearby access areas. They say that they have lost control over the doors and elevators on the level and that the four have access to the area. It appears that Durandal has reacted to our move against him by giving the four access to a formerly secure area. We will have to deal with Durandal sooner or later, but we can't be distracted from the four attack. I only hope that his rampant behavior won't continually sabotage our defense. Efforts. I have been sending you to go and save these crew, clear the area of aliens. If enough of the crew survive, then perhaps we can get an intelligence report from them.
Go and save these crew. That sentence doesn't read right to me, but that's not your fault. That's just a. I don't like that sentence. Anyways, I mean, yeah, every winter it easily goes below 20. Some areas you can go down to like minus 40 degrees Celsius, which is like. That's like the way northern areas. Die, big guy.
See, negative 20 Celsius is still hotter than negative 20 Fahrenheit. Right? That's how that works?
Fuck if I know. I know, Bob.
Oh, so they gave them voice acting.
Yeah, they just kind of got combat barks. Die! Oops. My bad, guys. Excuse me, Bob. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Indeed.
I guess that is an interesting question. Yeah, does the like battery get affected by the cold temperatures, like the car batteries?
Car batteries. Yeah, although people just tend to they just tend to hook up the heating on their cars when they go to sleep.
Hmm.
They're just like, you just plug it into the wall.
Interesting. So the cars don't have like special insulation to deal with that.
No, really, no. They sit right next to a hot car engine is generally how it's dealt with.
Mm-hmm.
Although why some fuckers choose to buy fucking Teslas of all things is beyond me on multiple levels.
Yeah.
God, I swear, like, half the parking lot at my school is Tesla somehow. Like, how are you, your teachers, how the fuck are you earning this much dosh?
Also, this isn't what you should be teaching students. This isn't a good example.
Yeah.
Also, these cars are bad. Like, just as cars,
They're
they
bad
don't work
cars.
very well.
Yeah. They're bad cars, and they definitely don't operate well in Norway, where it's very cold. So your fucking mileage goes way the fuck down.
Yeah. I wonder if that makes them cheaper then.
I don't think it would now.
Huh.
I think it's just that Norway's a kind of annoyingly wealthy country.
Yeah.
It's just, you fuckers shouldn't have money.
Ah, man. That sounds so nice to live in a place where you have money. God.
It's kind of crazy. Like, sometimes people can buy things.
Fucking couldn't be me.
And
Like,
they
it
just,
literally
like,
could
have
not.
those
I'm
things.
disabled.
Yeah. I mean, you could have some money in Norway if you were disabled, but that's if you were a citizen and etc. and whatnots.
Yeah.
Because then you can get on, like, the specifically unemployment programs that adhere to, like, how so that the disabled aren't just killed.
Mm-hmm.
Our government likes to pretend sometimes that it doesn't want everyone to die.
Yeah, the US and Canada could learn a fucking lesson. Canada, especially right now.
No, Bob! Why did
Who
you
did
run
this?
towards the gunfire, Bob?
Bravery.
It's not bravery, it's stupidity.
There's a very fine line between the two quite often.
Especially when you're Bob.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a spaceship out there. I can't jump up to look at it, but you know, it's out there. Please die.
You're fine. That's nice to have people talk in chat.
See, like, the thing about the oil with Norway is that Norway's been financially pretty well off even since before the oil. It's, more just that it turns out that socialism works pretty alright.
Yeah.
It's not really...
Even pretty weak forms of it, like what you have in Norway.
Yeah, even like weak forms where it's just like, maybe we should like take some of the money that we're earning on like private stuff and like reinvest it into further expanding our infrastructure and such.
That's a good question. I mean, I guess you wouldn't really have a point of comparison, but what is the education system like in Norway?
It's not the worst, it's not good.
Yeah.
But that's more just because I don't think any place has a good one.
Yeah. As I hear Europeans sometimes brag about, like, not brag, but be like, "Oh man, the U.S. education system." Am I right? And I know I still think U.S. education, at least in some parts of the country, is better than definitely the German path, which I think is kind of reprehensible from a moral standpoint. Uh,
That's like hyper career focus, isn't it?
uh-huh.
Yeah,
The
uh,
two-track system, which is just classist. It's just classist.
pretty much. So, real, can you afford to go to school, or do you have to be put in work school? Big boys. They eat all my bullets. Thanks, Throne. I really appreciate it.
It's very kind of them, yeah.
Oh, you killed it. Bob. Keep it on at me, Bob. I'll fucking put you down. It was all about just watching that Bob take the elevator down made him seem so sinister. Like, like it's just as I planned as he escapes.
I mean, that,
Some
yeah.
real G-Man vibes.
I mean, you're not wrong, Rose, but I do think primary education is still really important. And if the primary education's not great, then like, and if the secondary education is locked off to some people, that's still pretty questionable.
Hey, could you move? I think I need that thing now that's behind you. Could you convince those guys to move?
Well, I guess we know what you have to do.
Move. Will you be convinced to move now? Who are you? Explain
That's neat. You got
yourself.
like other like people from other countries at your college. I didn't really get that the one year I went.
Yeah, I mean, I've always had some people out of country go to whatever school I was at, but was it wasn't like people coming from overseas to get an education and leave again. It was just kids of immigrants. So that's just
Yeah,
a different thing.
yeah. I mean, you're not wrong either, Rose. Like, yes, financially it is locked off. I just mean that, like, if my understanding is correct, you still have to get on the correct track in primary to get onto the secondary, which is dumb and weird.
I just don't even remember my objective here, other than just
Uh,
save Bob's.
yeah.
Well,
I sometimes think it'd be nice to go back to school, like college, but it would
but
be,
money.
yeah, and also just the way that it works, like time wise, schedule wise, is frustrating to me. Uh,
Mm,
as far as electric charging stations, most of our gas stations in general are just kind of clean. I don't- I think there's also something. It also probably has something to do with just like you you like want to keep those clean because it keeps up an image.
mm. Health? No. No way. Oh. Where you going, bud? Those big guys sure look a lot scarier than they actually are.
Yeah, they're just bullet sponges. Yeah, I mean, I feel that. I'm also having trouble, like, retaining new information. I don't think it's just that, like, my brain isn't as elastic as it used to be, because I don't know that the science is in on that as much as it's been stated. Um, but I do think it's definitely just ADHD is difficult. Yeah. I have trouble reading books too, honestly. I've been using audiobooks to help me read books, and it's been so much nicer.
Guess this button's just a light switch.
This is weird. I feel like you definitely have to raise that platform a bit and then
Oh.
hover out, but I'm not sure how. Sure would be nice if things were labeled in any way.
Oh well. It's just a relaxing walk at low health. With moving parts that can kill me.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Oh, so that
Um,
wasn't the thing you needed to do anyway. Um,
hmm.
but then how do you progress?
Oh, I see what's called a rose now.
Yeah.
That's fun. That's something Doom clones love doing, is just fucking making their map just because they wanted a picture. I love
I'm
doing
down
that.
with that. I think that's fun.
Hi, Bob.
I mean, they even did it in Halo. Is they had the one of the maps look like the marathon logo, or in Halo, the Forerunner glyph. Uh
Okay.
Strength or counterattack. This is good news, but I've detected more ships landing on the marathon, and I fear that the aliens are reinforcing their efforts.
If I remember correctly, the amount you save does not matter because the bobs are worthless.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing. They're all called Bob because it stands for Born on Board, but also they're all called Bob.
That's just their name as well. In fact, in the second game you do meet, there is one that you interact with, and his
Roberto
name,
Roberts, I think it is.
yeah, or Bob, to all his friends.
Well, look, this was going to be a colony ship, so, there's going to be tons of rooms with nothing on it because they were going to be furnished at some point and they just never were. Time is limited. There's a large section of heavily armed four approaching the section of the ship where I've transported you. The only logical destination is the sensitive engineering areas in the aft section of the ship. As we are not yet in position to halt their advancement by force, I have decided to depressurize a large area in their path in order to slow their progress. Unfortunately, I cannot remotely seal the airlocks and isolate the zone I wish to depressurize from the nearby living quarters. Exposing this area to space without first isolating would kill hundreds of human crew. You will have to go and close that door. the
Oh.
doors.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's a nice preview of the map.
Yep.
Some spaghetti is in our future.
Doom. We love mazes.
I love mazes. They let me live out my dream of being a minotaur roaming. Looking
Thank
for
you, Ross
people to
Scott.
gore.
Thank you very much, Ross Scott.
Yeah. I wish to be a minotaur and like that coward Ross Scott. Save. Ow. You fool, I have saved. I am an inkillable infestation. How do I tap? Okay.
Yeah, big fan of Ross Scott's, ooh,
Get away from me!
Freeman's Mind stuff, as well as his, fucking, God,
Game
what Game
Dungeon.
Dungeon. Christ.
The Dungeon of Gaming.
Mm-hmm. Also the Civil Protection series, although I'm sure a lot of that doesn't hold up super well. There's a bit of Freeman's Mind that doesn't hold up super well as well.
Yeah, there's some stuff that just didn't age well in the typical, oh, you can't really say that anymore.
Or you
Although,
shouldn't, because it's just kind of mean
yeah.
and unpleasant.
Ross Scott sometimes just has that in general, but it comes across as a man who just does not interact with the world outside of himself, which isn't great, but
Yeah.
it doesn't feel like malice. It feels like somebody who just does not know and has never tried to know.
Yeah.
Hi guys. Just checking the map.
Turn down the bass! This isn't a fucking strip club!
You see, that joke just hasn't aged well, because that's just not the programmer joke anymore.
Do they listen to what? What do they listen to now? Do they listen to folk music?
No, it's just nothing. One, definitely a lot of nightcore, to be honest, just because weebs. And also,
God.
like, at least half of them are trans. Like, that's a minimum percentage. Oh, this is the screaming chamber where Bezos lets us cry.
Hmm.
How nice of them to have that. I did it! I closed the door.
Hooray!
Tunnel system B972AF. Oh, so that's where we are. Oh, wait a second. Oh, no, it's not the room I thought it was. This pillar staircase setup was reminding me, but the buttons aren't laid out this conveniently in the thing I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Guess we'll do that after we've done the side passages.
Interesting. So a non-representative sample of programmers listen to. Pretty varied music, I guess.
Please. Ow.
For aesthetic. Yeah, glad you joined us.
I need the numbers. I need the numbers so I can fucking do dumb shit with the gambling and whatnot. I don't care about actually making money off the shit. I just want the dumb features that Twitch are withholding.
Alright,
Fucking blue balling me on gambling.
well, you should probably get some sleep then.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll see you at another stream. Burn border of the Roman Empire of to the Danube River. During a skirmish with barbarians in Raytheon, the mountains near the borough modern near the borough of modern France and Switzerland. 117 men. Oh, 117, you say?
Mmm. John Rice's
Men under the
numbers.
Gaius Licinius Mark. 223 ints of weird and frightening monsters under his control. Many successful raid sectae of the fall of the Roman Empire and remained unmolested until the ninth and written is into the Lex Vita. Clovis moved the settlement further south in the mountains, nearer the spring, to escape the notice of Charlemagne and later the Holy Roman Empire. Clovis remained Vladimir in 1902 and Frederick just recently. Both, however, carried out reforms before their death, which slowly integrated their people secretly into the world society, which are now scattered all over the globe. To meet only once every 7 years in southeast France must be chosen.
That's also how I say France whenever I see it. It just makes me so mad. Can't believe France. Excuse me.
Good dodge there. Wait, hold on. Go back to those.
The battles?
This one, yes, they do. Okay, they do have that on there. That's
Yep.
weird.
I mean, it's not. That's the logo of the ship.
I know it's the logo of the ship, but it's also weird that you'd put it on your barrels.
I mean, it really isn't. Companies put their logos on their battles. That's just a thing they
guess
do.
Big mod. Oh shit, there's a big mod? Oh no.
The big moderator. They have
Wait, no,
all
are you
the
making fun of me? Look, I may be.
the big moderator. They have all the Discord kittens.
I don't like that. What?
It's just a meme.
This is about kittens. I'm worried.
You both should be and shouldn't be, because it's. I mean, it's just a bit. It's not actual.
Uh-huh.
But the kittens do not refer to actual cats, so you know,
Well,
to
I
confirm
figured
your
that.
worries. Oh, now you go up, huh?
This fucking game.
What's that? Go away. I'm figuring out elevators. Or attempting to, rather.
God, sometimes playing this, it looks like you're playing, Antechamber, just the way that, like, the rooms move around you, it looks unsettling. Rose, you ain't a mod.
I'm not sure if I have given anybody but you mod
You haven't.
privileges.
Oh, yeah, well, you've given Corvid.
I might have, yeah. Yeah. I'll believe that. Swear the second.
I mean, I do like Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, and I enjoyed the fuck, Team for Dragon Ball Z. Jesus Christ, why was that so hard to get out?
Fuck you.
I guess, but that's not really a mod if you own the server.
I mean,
You're just the server owner.
if he does moderation as the server owner, still moderation.
I suppose so, but there's a difference between a server owner and a mod.
I mean, sure, I just don't think that those categories are mutually exclusive, as it were. I think you can be the server owner and the
Interesting.
moderator. It's just that
See, I was thinking.
sometimes owners don't moderate and they have other people do it for them.
Hmm. This is an interesting taxonomical difference here. Because I believe mod to be a level under.
I mean, yes, it's just that like you can still like just because you're the boss doesn't mean you can't be doing the labor as well.
Hmm.
It's just that they tend not to because they're stinky.
Interesting. So are you saying that moderating Discord servers is labor? And if so, do you do you believe in a Discord mod union?
I mean, I don't think the one server I am a Discord mod on doesn't really have a. I'm not even sure who is technically like as far as the server is concerned as the owner.
That's a good question. Yeah, I don't know who like started the server.
Like that should just give you an idea of how little that fucking matters over there. It's very much
Yeah.
a closed off democracy for only the select few who are worthy. Which is to say, people who stick around and are nice.
Yeah.
Truly the most exclusive group there is.
You still haven't answered my question about if Discord mods deserve their own union.
I'm not sure if we should be giving Discord mods rights, but you know.
I agree with this statement.
Ah, you bitch! Where the fuck did he come from?
Spawned in.
This game doesn't tend to do that much, but fucking who
Well, I
knows?
know, but it usually only spawns in like a single enemy, like every so often.
Rude. I don't appreciate that. Let's see how
I don't know how expensive a Nissan Leaf is in my country, because all cars are just prohibitive.
probation.
How do I say that word? Why is my brain shorting out? Prohibitively expensive. If I did get a car though, I would like it to be a Nissan simply because
Fucker.
I like their gear. Like they have a band transmission as opposed to automatic or stick, and they like unfortunately have a proprietary like they have like what is it called, patent on the band transmission. So unfortunately, they're the only ones who have it.
God damn it. Fucking. I'm starting to dislike this place. Left me, you son of a bitch. Good. I saw you.
Wait. Really, Eugene? Hold on, what? Were you the one who started that server? And I didn't realize you could actually transfer ownership of a server. I guess
You can.
that makes sense to be a feature, but
I don't remember where healing is.
the automatic, like, the thing is I can actually feel the difference between the two. Uh is like you can actually feel when the automatic shifts into a different gear, whereas the band transmission you can't. It's a lot smoother. Honestly, it's not a huge deal, but it's just nice. It just feels good,
I guess the
and it
other way to get that is just electric cars.
yeah.
I am in poor health. I am in the worst health.
Jesus Christ.
Uh,
Well, hope nothing spawns in this time.
why would something spawn in and kill me out of nowhere? That would be
You know,
awfully
that's
rude.
a great question.
Fucking see you.
Nice.
Goddamn menace to society.
Let's see, can you climb that? Yes.
Yes.
Good.
Okay, these two are done. Don't touch those.
Huh. That's interesting. I've never heard of something like that before.
What now?
So, Kotiaro is saying that they drove a Chinese car sharing car yesterday, and it had flaps on the side of the wheels, which would change gears in addition to the automatic transmission, which is really interesting.
Hmm. Fucker. Most nerve-wracking staircase I've ever built. Can I just speed across now? Yes.
Nice. Hopefully, you can find a health station.
Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
Uh huh.
Excuse me. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. If they're like toggles, do these just stay on then?
Hmm.
But I guess not.
I wonder
Oh,
what the
let's see.
benefit of something like that would be. I guess there are times you might want to manually control the gears, but I just seems like pretty niche cases.
This. No.
That's a fun name for it.
There we go.
There we go.
You see.
So you got to flip that one first and then the other one.
Yeah. Yep. Going. Going.
And you're safe.
No! You son of a bitch. Elevators.
Oh, we had the right idea. The timing is just off. Wish I knew more about cars. Unfortunately, car maintenance nowadays is a lot more difficult. Just because a lot of things are now electrically controlled. I still think I'm, like, better off than a lot of people considering I know how to properly change a tire, change the fuel, I can do other stuff like that. I can do very basic maintenance, thankfully.
I
There we go, that
fucking
worked.
see you. You son of a bitch. Let me reload.
Oh, that was close.
Hi, Lila.
Good work! I'll begin the decompression process in a minute. I have finished debriefing the civilian crew you rescued a few hours ago. They're the only group to survive prolonged contact with the aliens that I've been able to talk with. They maintain that the aliens were loading as many humans as possible onto shuttlecraft and flying them to the 4 mothership. I've watched many such shuttles bringing supplies to the aliens, but had no idea they were carrying human backs to the alien ship. I will brief you more on your next mission when you arrive. You may not go exactly where I want you to end up because there's interference in the computer net. Good luck.
There you go, spawn me next to a save station. Oh. I'll look at you later. I wanna...
Find a heal.
Yeah. Nope, 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 nope.
I would not be good at vehicle maintenance with, like,
Electromobobs.
at like wooden cart repair. Like Rose is suggesting.
Hmm. Well, we have the Electro Zap, which is not great, but it's the only thing that works in a vacuum.
Yep. Now you can breathe in a vacuum. That's buck wild. Uh, how did they do that? Okay. There's been an unexpected lull in the fighting. I don't know exactly why, but it seems that the aliens have stopped their advance. I want to use the break in this fighting to send a message to Earth appraising them of our situation. However, the long range transmitter array has been destroyed, and you must manually reset the secondary transmitter. To do this, you'll need to go up into the G6 sunbathing landing station. It would be foolhardy to send you into vacuum conditions without better vacuum capable than your pistol. The AR 75 doesn't work in vacuum. I want you to find a Zeus class fusion pistol. It has 2 firing modes: standard firing ejects volts, and secondary firing mode charges on transmission error and ejects a blast that does a huge amount of damage.
Yep, I already picked that up. Don't worry, girl. Hey, guys. Amazing. Hi, girl. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Yeah, totally. Mm-hmm, yep. Can I, like, arc it over? There we go.
Hey, nice work.
Oh, thank Christ.
Oh, there we go. Better save.
Inject it directly into my fucking eyeballs.
Why the eyeballs?
That's the best place to have health.
Okay.
Some people just don't know about basic medical facts. SMH. Hmm.
Look, the only time I've seen an eyeball injection was in Dead Space 2.
That wasn't an injection, it was an extraction.
Oh.
Yeah. Specifically, I think the idea is it was connecting up to his brain, and I guess nobody thought to, like, do that in a way that didn't involve destroying his eyeball.
Hmm. Now, Davis, I'm sure it's fine. You know, if May gives herself the Glock, she can just uh take the chronic, and that'll be fine. That's legal where you are, right?
I'd have to check with my lawyer.
But you
Which
don't
means,
know if marijuana
first,
is legal in Norway or not?
I mean, marijuana is not legal here now. This country is
Oh,
extremely fucking lame.
that's so dumb. I would have
To
assumed.
put it one way, one of a moment of my in my young age where I realized how fucking lame this country is when a bunch of cops were, doing the spiel about don't do drugs, kids.
Mm-hmm.
And as a part of their spiel, they mentioned that if alcohol was invented today, there'd be no fucking way it'd be legal. So it's just like, wow, y'all
So, in other
fucking
words, you're an
suck.
idiot.
You're lame.
Yeah,
Excuse me, pardon me.
weed is both legal and illegal in any state that weed is legal.
The weed is legal until observed, in which point it collapses into a illegal state.
Well, observed specifically by the DEA.
Well, I don't know what the point of. So I'll just go back in here. I don't know. Elevator, you don't gotta be like this. You don't have to. Ah, shit, the DEA. Drift. Star suspicious will never take me alive. Go.
I mean, trying to stop loot fist trafficking seems like somewhat of a noble pursuit, but really they should be trying to stop Hakarl from coming through.
I don't like loot fest guy. I'll be fine if we don't have that around.
That's what I said. Is that
Like I'm saying, I'm fine if it stopped.
yeah? Uh, Is Hakarl Icelandic? I forgot. So Sustroming is that's
That's the
Finnish, right?
Swedish.
Oh, that's
Pretty,
Swedish. Okay.
pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah, Hakarl is it's rotting shark that's incredibly ammoniated.
Ammonia. I can't believe they did piss Christ to a shark. Fucked up.
Piss Christ. I still think it's funny that the artist thinks that wasn't like
Even the slightest
weird.
bit insulting to Christ or anything like that, yeah.
Yeah, they seem to think of it as tribute. And it's just like, in what way, my man? Oh, this is fun. This is a fun bit. Oh boy, there we go.
A cool tribute when somebody pisses on you.
Puts you in a jar of piss. It fucking looks like a hex. Oh, Ibis, have you never heard of Piss Christ? Piss Christ is this art piece where like I think like the artist took a jug of I'm not sure if it was actual urine.
I'm pretty sure it was real piss, just because why
Oh
not?
Jesus.
I don't see
Okay.
why they wouldn't.
Because it's unsanitary.
I mean, keep the jar shut.
I
Tell people,
guess.
slap the hand of anybody who's trying to drink from it.
All those piss drinkers out there want to get their hands on Piss Christ.
I mean, yeah, if the piss is approved by Christ, it's gotta be premium stuff, surely.
But no, this artist took like I think it was a picture or a sculpture of Christ and just
it was like a wood carving, I think.
Yeah, something like that. And stuck it in this jar of piss. Now when photographed, it does actually look pretty cool. The question is just why? And I don't think you're saying with this what you think you're saying with this.
I mean, they say that good art makes you ask questions.
I mean, I
There's a
guess
lot of questions
most
to
of
be
the time that's
asked.
true, yeah.
There's a lot of questions to be asked about Piss Christ. Like, is he hydrating enough? That piss is real yellow.
It's very yellow.
What was an objective here, even?
I'm not aware of this photo of Christ getting pissed on.
Is Jesus consenting? I have no idea what either of the switches did, but I assume one of them was good for me. I guess we'll just see if Leela wants to talk to us again.
Yeah.
A red star.
And she's in the middle of being hacked. So that
yeah.
seems...
Just not having the best of times.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah. No.
Just try with the furthest one.
I have to try with this one.
Yeah.
It's just real scary because I think I'm pretty sure it goes all the way to the ceiling.
Yep.
Nah. I'll skip it. It's just a save and heal update.
Is it? Okay.
Wow. This complicates matters somewhat. If this doesn't go down, it's got the elevator texture, but it's not moving.
Shame, I would like to see what it looks like. Oh. Haval Jolion. Can't really see any of the flaps. This is a nice color on one of them. They made Piss Crest an NFT? Unacceptable. Next, you're telling me Duchamp's fountain will be an NFT. Horrible.
We're all fountains.
I actually do appreciate Duchamp's fountain. Just the fact that it still works to accomplish what it meant to accomplish is so funny to me.
I don't even know which one that is.
It's the urinal that's been flipped 90 degrees.
Elevators, no elevator follows the same rule as any other elevator. Whoa.
Oh.
I see. I see now. But before I do that...
somewhere, right? Yeah.
Over there. Boink. You can't fool me, ghosts! Fucking ghosts. Thinking that all that. But they lodging me in a corner and whatnot. Fucking grenade wars. This will be the last one, right?
Seems like it should be. I've obtained more debriefing reports from the crew whom you rescued earlier. They have reports seeing two types of four that you've not yet encountered. Evidently, these are two of the other clans which Durandal alluded to in the earlier communication. One is taller than the fighters. Oddly, the report indicated that this new four fired only upon other four and never on any humans. Because of this and their general appearance, the crew who saw them referred to them as enforcers. The other alien was named Hunter by the crew due to its size and appearance. It fires an energy weapon from its shoulders and is heavily armored. Unlike the fighters, the Hunters never take prisoners. I'm sending you to the G6 sunbathing landing station. Stand by to teleport.
Thank you. We're in vacuum now, baby. Drink it up. It is a vacuum.
I will be back in just a sec.
Yeah. Not sure it's the sound this gun makes. Where even is that thing on the wall? I don't know. It won't let me touch it. Ah, Jesus. Oh. Could have gone worse. Could have also gone substantially better quite easily. Ah, oop. Not ideal. Jesus. Okay, that's an oxygen station. Oh god. Where are my friends? No friends.
I'm here. Alright, Rose, see you later.
See you, Rose. Delicious oxygen.
Interesting. I'll have to read this, well, I'm not streaming because I need to be alert.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Just like a cubby. Ow. Bitch! This place is mean and I don't appreciate it.
What's an extra 20 on top of that?
At that point, I'm just impressed that your computer isn't like chugging.
I have about that amount of tabs open. It's running just fine, so.
I mean, yes, but you also have like a peak current gen computer.
Well, not peak. There are newer graphics cards.
I mean, sure, but the 40 whatever the fuck series, from my understanding, aren't impressive.
Yeah.
They're just not a step up for shit.
Yeah.
So, no, I consider your 3080 still peak.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm so happy you all pitched in to help me buy that. That was so nice. I still can't get over that.
I mean, I think wasn't that just Rose?
No, it's Rose, King, and Revan.
Okay. I could just touch this, okay.
Man, look, I know it's lore justified, but doors in this game being what they are is man.
It's kind of funny.
I like that they invented a lore reason why doors and elevators don't work right.
We're just being fucked with by an asshole.
Yeah.
Oh, save station. Jesus! Save. Fuck, 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 fuck. Please die. Where the hell are you all coming from? Clearly taking an
There's so many
elevator
more
up.
coming. Oh.
It's just to... Fuck.
Ah.
Down to. I saw you, you son of a bitch. You can't just pretend you weren't on my radar. Fucking taking the elevator up. I don't wanna go anywhere until they fucking stop roaming, but they don't wanna.
Damn it, this is just how Mia talks. That's...
The thing is that people always think they know what the Norwegian accent sounds like, but they don't, because it sounds the most generic foreign person you could possibly conceive of. It's like, oh yeah, she's not from
Europe.
America.
Europe.
So,
That's it.
Europe, maybe? Maybe in like a Russian satellite state I don't even know exist? I don't know.
I think well, the thing is, I think a lot of like at least Americans definitely just think people in Norway sound like the Swedish chef.
Yeah, because they're like triple racist.
You're not a race.
Well, for Norway it's true, I suppose. We've never had like a particularly like a consistent ethnic trait other than just bitches be white.
Yeah.
And even then it's extremely inconsistent where those genetics came from.
You, unfortunately, are the people who racists hold up as their standard.
Which is very strange, because we just straight up like stole English people and brought them back home.
Yeah.
Why do you tell me now? Hurt my feelings. Oh boy, that's a fucking map. Alright, it was like a... Let's see if we can find, because there was a big old control panel at the start of this level, but you weren't here, so it wasn't relevant.
Hmm.
Me touching this door offended a lot of people. They're touching our door. Kill him. Fucking unload on him. There it is.
I've just finished a cursory examination of the Marathon's radar, infrared, and visual light sensor logs. I've determined that the alien ship must have a faster than light drive because I have found no record of a ship entering the Tau Ceti system. Considering how extensive the Marathon's sensors are, it would be almost impossible to conceal a ship as big as the Force, which is nearly 2 kilometers long. With this knowledge, sending a light speed transmission to Sol may be futile, but it is the only possible way to warn Earth of a hostile alien race. We must try. When the aliens initially attacked, the entire G4 sunbathing loading area suffered explosive decompression, leaving the entire station in vacuum. Since the area is in vacuum, you'll need to replenish your oxygen supply. There's an oxygen supply outlet in the center of the station.
True. Uh-huh. Okay. Hmm. Through here. Hmm. Well, this complicates matters.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can just go on down and say hello. What the fuck was that sound?
I don't know.
Sound like somebody had like their foot stepped on or something.
Sound like an animal, yeah. Probably just someone's dog that they voice modded.
A million dogs were harmed in the production of this video game. Huh? We'll check over here if there's anything. Some oxygen, sure, I'll take it. Ow! You bitch! Go away. Got buttons.
Oh shit!
What up?
Boku no Natsuyami is getting an English fan patch, it looks like.
What game is that?
It's the boy, it's Boku! It's the one where you're a little kid in Japan and you spend the summer doing things.
Gotcha. Those. Pistol. Why do you have a scope if you're this inaccurate? Now I can inject more oxygen. Directly into my robot veins.
Well, not all of them.
I have 2 human and 1 dog vein. In this economy, you can't just get the good veins. I've killed things here. Oh, sweet. Now I can do this.
Oh, hell yeah.
Can't like. Alright, the assault rifle doesn't work like at all in vacuum. You can't even equip it.
Mm.
Yeah, I have a lot of pistol ammo. That's nice, I guess. Yeah, make all your little beatboxing noises. Oh, oh. Is there not a... No? Hmm. Here we go. God. Where in the fuck? This will just go to the center again? Right, this is where we start. Is that anything? Oh, Jesus. Gunned down his own dude! Fucked up! See, we've done that. Because right now I gotta get to that upper left area somehow. Durinal, you bitch! Open up! Guess I have to find somewhere I can turn the power on or something. So I gotta find some oxygen real quick. Yeah. For that. Alright, see you, Eugene.
Bye, Jane.
Come on, oxygen. Do me good. Okay, where the frick heck is the exit? Guess we gotta find a way inside the satellite relay. Which means we have to lower those doors somehow. Should see if we can find anything over here, I guess. Just oxygen. It's nice to have, but not what I'm after. Oh. Oh, it lowers the thing over there. And it does it permanently, it seems. I think that turned on the power. And spawned a lot of dudes. Yeah. Get rid of the door, I was at. Go back to the center and then here. Yeah.
Making progress?
I think so.
Good.
I gotta like slowly power up every Jesus. Like segment of this big structure. Go. Hmm? Not, not let me take oxygen from it. Okay. Whatever. Should have in theory opened something?
I hope.
Is this new? This is new. That turns the power on in there. This is... Aha. Well... Oh, what a fun surprise.
Blink, blunk, blink, blunk.
1, 2, 3. There we go. Should be all of them. And she said it was like a... kind of like Down here somewhere. Okay, gotta hurry up. Getting low on the O2. Fuck you. Oxygen. Not as health. I really do feel that oxygen and health stations are a bit too similar.
Yeah.
Like, you could have just put like a tank on the left side on it or something. Okay, let's quickly head back up north just to double check with her where the leaving pad was. Yeah. I thought I looked there, but okay. Ah, it's in here. Power play?
Sorry. You've done well. I sent a message to Earth. I sent all the information I have on the Four, their behavior, their technology. The message will arrive in 92 years. There's been a swift attack on the engineering section. The Four have brought in heavier troops, and the security details in that section of the ship are being overrun. The recent lull in the battle must have been an effort at reorganization. We must defeat the Four by subterfuge of some sort, as I am afraid we are doomed if we continue to meet them in battle. Their resources appear limitless, and I have reason to believe that there may be other Four ships in nearby systems. I'm sending you to the engineer section to rescue the security detachment. You'll have to clear the area of aliens. Teleport when ready.
Zippy zap. And I think we'll end it there for today.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Got it saved. And we're ready next time for Blasphemy Quarantine. Yay!
What? Oh,
Blasphemy
yes,
Quarantine.
I see. Alright, thank you everyone for joining us for the stream.
Goodbye.